Hello YouTube, my name is Paul, hope you're keeping well. I'm back today then with another Spotlight video. And today the spotlight shines on one of my favourite Spectrum games of all time. This is the Amstrad version. That game is Exolon, which I bought on floppy disk about 2 or 3 years ago. I've never really played it, so I thought I'd give it a go today. The game itself's got about 120 plus levels in it, but it's bloody amazing. Comes on floppy disk. Inside the box you get a little pamphlet. That's about it. All that's in the instruction manual is the loading instructions and how to play the game. But yeah, I look forward to playing the Amstrad version. Like I said, the game was published by Hewson Consultants in 1987 and developed by Raphael Keko. Do apologise if that's not how you pronounce your name. And he was responsible for some cracking games, wasn't he? Like Cybernoid 1 and 2. I'm not sure if he made games like Stormlord or anything like that, but yeah, fantastic programmer who generally develops some outstanding games on the Spectrum. Like I said, it's not much of a collector's piece in that regard. It's just a flipping good blast. So I do apologise for the last Spotlight video because that gave out some very painful sound effects. When I was playing it, I had the volume turned pretty much to 0, so I didn't hear any of it, to be honest. But obviously using the recording equipment, I didn't flipping put the sound down enough, so you guys probably got a flipping splitting headache listening to that. So I do apologise, but Exolon's got a lot more subtle sound. It's got a really good AY chiptune. So let's see how it plays. Well, welcome to Exolon. Let's just get the game loaded up. Like I said, I've never played it before on the Amstrad, so we shall see what it looks like. Not sure this is a mode 0 or mode 1 game. I'll clearly play it on emulation, as you can see. That looks just like the Spectrum version there, but not as colourful. How bizarre. There we go, same music as the Spectrum, a nice subtle little tune there, something to soothe the ears. I'll play this via keyboard, just how I play it on the old Spectrum. Let's crack on. First impressions are really good actually. Look at that little character bopping up and down there. Don't think he does that on the Spectrum. It's obviously using the more colourful mode 0 display. It looks really colourful. Obviously suffers the same slowdown as the Spectrum when the old explosions happen. I'm assuming it's laid out exactly the same way. Yep, looks like it's exactly the same. The only real difference really is it is slightly slower on the Amstrad, but it does have obviously a lot more colour. But the Spectrum version is a very colourful version. Lost that first life rather cheaply there. Not a good start. Got some quite basic sound effects really, but very effective. The play window's a pretty decent size as well. Normally on the Amstrad you get a very small playing area. Right. Excellent. So at the bottom there you've got your ammo, which is obviously your bullets, as you can count it down there. Got your grenades, your points, lives, which I've got 8, and this is zone 6. These are power-ups, so I think this is extra ammunition and extra grenades. Like I said before, each level you've got to almost plan it. So it's worth going through it a few times, then you get to learn the levels and it makes it a lot easier. Got to knock out the homing missile antenna. But yeah, it suffers exactly the same slowdown as the Spectrum. Once it goes a bit mad, it does slow down quite considerably. But the graphics are really good. These things get on my flipping tits sometimes. Right, go inside here and you'll get your super exoskeleton. There we go. Now if you don't do that, I think you get more points at the end of the stage if you complete the level. I think you get like 10,000 as opposed to 1,000. So if you don't wear the exoskeleton suit, you get more points. Even though I've got double the bullets, it doesn't consume double the amount of them. If that makes sense. Whoa! It's quite a hard game, to be honest. It's not an easy game. I love it though. It's one of my favourite games. And this version's very good. Very much enjoying this. I mean, in the past I've never really played many Amstrad games, so that's why I'm tending to do a few more via the Spotlight at the minute. Now if I was to take that transporter, I would have completely missed out on those lovely little points there. I'm not sure it does it again though. Nah. But yeah, cracking game. Can be hard. Oh no! Oh, just about did it. The other thing as well, if you've got this exoskeleton, you can walk through mines. And you can walk through those green things as well. So by not doing all that, you are rewarded with an extra 10,000 points. Which is always nice. So far so good. Amazingly, it's not a lot more colourful than the Spectrum version, because the Spectrum version's got a really good use of colours, but it's definitely slower. Sound effects are roughly the same. What is funny, the AY chip on the Amstrad is slightly different to the Spectrum. So I'm assuming they use a different revision back in the on the Amstrad than they did on the Spectrum. I don't think you're immune to bullets though. Otherwise that'd be pretty pointless, wouldn't it? Here we go, the end of the first part of the game. 8,000 points. I always find this bit a bit pointless, because I always end up with fuck all. Yeah, I can get to about 100,000 points on the Spectrum version. I'm about zone 70 something, I think. Which is just over halfway. Obviously I've lost my suit. Well, like I say, it plays exactly the same as the Spectrum version. That's why I'm not doing so bad at the game, to be honest. Bloody hell. Ah! Whoa, he's just about done it. Oh, what a twat. Those red things can be a pain in the arse. I think every time you complete a level as well, you get an extra life. Unless you've already got 9 lives, then you can't. It's amazing what you find out when you read the instruction manual. First time I've read it in 30 years. Shit, what have I done? Help! I had no way out of there, did I? Get up there! Ah, oh, Christ. Yes, it's quite difficult in places. You can get quite stuck. Done it again. No! Shit. That was lucky. I hate this bit on the Spectrum. Watch out. Bloody tank straight away, look. A bit cheap, isn't it, eh? Alright, get up! Jesus Christ. Come on, do it. You can do it. Three lives left. That's why I wanted to stay up there. See, get the old exoskeleton. It does help quite a bit, actually. Well, that's nice and colourful. Takes 25 shots to kill that thing. Or to disable it, I should say. As he's merrily bopping down the street there, look at him. Whee. Kia ora. Kia ora. Welcome to the land of the slowdown. Whoa! Forgot all about you. Nice explosions in this game though. Graphics are really... Oh, bloody hell. I hate this bit. I hate it. Yeah, really good explosions. Slow down city. I hate this bit. Ooh. Oh, flipping thing. Last life. I might have one more go because I do really enjoy this game. I'm just warming up. Have it. Ah, crap! No! Have it! Sod going the bottom way. Bloody hell, looks chaotic down there. Oh, you little sod. Ha ha! No. Come on. Yay! Let's hopefully I'll survive and get an extra life. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yep. Oh, 1,000 points is better than nothing. Took me ages to work out how to do this level. Ages. I used to just run across, jump over the platform and die every time. Great. How the flippin' are you supposed to do that? What a little cheat. Doing alright here, quite proud of this little score. That's not bad. It's got to be a record for the Amstrad. Ooh, 92,000 points. Right, one more go. Let's give it a go. So yeah, it's just about as well. It's identical to the Spectrum version in a lot of ways. The Spectrum version is very colourful, which is unusual for a Spectrum game. It's got sharper graphics on the Spectrum. I don't remember the character having the animation the Amstrad version's got though. The Amstrad version's definitely blockier, but it is more colourful and slightly slower. But the sound is pretty much the same. And it's just as playable. Those spaceships remind me a bit of Trantor. I think Trantor had similar spaceships, didn't it? I've never played the Commodore 64 version as well, so that'd be a interesting one to try out. I never played that on the Amiga either. Right. I do prefer playing this with a keyboard as well. Just find it more responsive for this particular game. I find it a lot easier to play than Cybernoid as well. Cybernoid 1 and 2 are flipping hard. I don't think there's any timing sequences for those things. I think you just got to be lucky. Ah! Bloody knew that was going to happen. Yeah, there does seem to be more animation on the Amstrad version. Give it that. Oh, what a waste of lives. Not again. They tend to come at you from the same level that you're walking at. So as soon as you jump up, the bubbles and all sort of go up a level. If that makes sense. Probably not. I bloody hate them red things. Come on. No! No! Shit! Home free. All right. It's quite engrossing, this game. It definitely slows down here. Bloody hell. Don't come down. Little shit. No! Shit! Oh, you got no chance. That happened last time, didn't it? Got bloody stuck. Oh, come on. That was lucky. Close. Oh, I hate this bit. I flipping hate it. That's a bit easier this time. All right. 50,000 points. Oh, close. You can't waste too many bullets here either, so you need 25 bullets to take down that beam. You've done it again. There's always one straggler. Come back here. Worse than flipping wasps. Have it. Ah, no, that's lucky. That's bloody lucky. Bar steward. I'm not sure if you get an extra man, or extra life even, if you get a certain amount of points, or if you just complete the level. I don't remember. No! I was lucky! Sod it, go up here. Safer. Excellent. Go on. Oh. Really? Wow. Got 100,000 points. Let's do it. Let's do it. Straight in the thick of it. Oh shit, I forgot about you, you bastard. At the moment I get up. I was lucky. One of those ideal pick up and play games. Pick up and throw games. No, pick up and play games. Absolutely fantastic. No, come on! Fucking come! Outrageous! What the flippin' hell's going on? No, that's me gone. What a shame. Well, that's it. The excellent Exolon. See you for the conclusion. Well, just to summarise then, Exolon is a fantastic game. A game I had many years ago and a game I still play quite a lot today. It's one of those games that retro gamers go back and pick up because, like I said before, it's an easy pick up and play game. I don't know, it takes what, 5-10 minutes to play it. If you want to complete it, it might take 20-25 minutes, but it doesn't take a whole afternoon, for example. Game's got some fantastic graphics, especially on the Amstrad and Spectrum. Plays really well. The sound is quite minimal, but is effective and the music's really good, especially that title tune. So it's well worth getting in your collection, even though it's not a collectible game, if you like. It's readily available on cassette for the Spectrum, Amstrad and Commodore 64, but the floppy disk variants are a little bit more harder to get hold of. In fact, I'm not even sure if there was a +3 variant in the first place. It's available also on the Atari ST and Amiga, but I've never played those variants of the game. So that's it. So thank you very much for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you again real soon. Take care of yourselves and bye for now.